各位观众晚上好，我们今天要玩《仙剑奇侠传四》，or as we know it in English, The Legend of Sword and Fairy 4。欢迎斗鱼观众们 and welcome Twitch viewers to our usual Wednesday stream, or Thursday if you're in China right now. Let's go ahead and load this game. Gonna kick them out of there. Oh, it's Tian Mujiang. Hello. Illusion Queen. Hello. Welcome to the stream. 欢迎欢迎. Alright, so of course for 斗鱼观众们，这个是一个英文直播，会把仙剑翻译成英文，翻译成中文。So as I was telling the Douyu viewers, this is a Chinese game. We are going to play it translate it to English. We need to go fulfill this side quest. So let us head over to the residence of the fairy, the Fox Fairy. I'll also prepare my dictionary because I don't trust my ability to read wuxia dialogue. Man, this is so much harder. I just realized after playing Trails in the Sky in Chinese that this is like this game is a lot harder to translate than Trails in the Sky in Chinese, which uses modern Chinese, a lot easier to read. But hey, whatever. All right, here we are again with that student of the oh, I almost said Chonghua Guild, of the Shu Mountain Guild. Let's see. Daoren. Okay, yes, the resources. Let's see. So it looks like we are here at the confrontation. I don't know why I'm like he's Dao Zhen. If I'm yeah, just making sure. Dao Zhen. Okay, Dao Zhen here. This guy is saying like, Dao Ren, you still refuse to come to your senses. Let's see. Today I will send this female. Oops. Oh, sorry. My headphones just surged in volume. I have a little bit of a trouble with my volume control where it's a little bit unstable. I have to read what this word means again. 魂飞魄散 means like, and have her it just means to lose her, like to be destroyed, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Or no. Never mind. No, means to scare someone out of their... Scare someone to death. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Today, I will send that female monster... That's the only way to destroy her? Yeah. I will send that female monster into the locked monster tower, so that her soul may be destroyed, so that she may be destroyed. Oh no. We're gonna bully monsters again? What's wrong with monsters? In the world of Mario, they treat monsters with respect. Why can't we treat them in this game? Anyway, so I just thought it's funny. Whereas this game, there's a lot more human characters. The world of Mario is actually full of monster characters that would be considered monsters. And very few humans. Anyway, Dao Ren says, brother, I beg you. Let's see. Brother, this life was one you gave to me. If I were for me to return to it, I would be dying with I would have no regrets. But I just want you to leave sorry, let me say it in a more proper English way. I was gonna say, I want you to let my wife... I beg you to let my wife go. There you go. So, apparently he's married to his wife is a monster. That's pretty neat. Nothing wrong with that. Ray, thank you. I always have a good... I know what it means, but I'm like... Okay, there you go. I was like, what's the proper English equivalent of this? Yes. Oh... Anyway, Dao Zhen says like, scoundrel! Even upon your death, you still call upon this monster! Dao Ren says, Whether she is a monster or what, or whatever she may be, it's fine. She's still my wife, says Dao Ren. I also have to make sure to say the speaker because I realized there are no portraits. Let's see. This is Chifu. Oh, let me make sure to. All these exotic names are very fun to read. Or it's Yin. Okay. Yin Fu Luo. Oh, that's an interesting name. I don't know what it means, but... Oh. So Yin Fu Luo is the name of the woman. She says... Let's see. Oh. Oh, well, that's conflicting. Husband, you mustn't leave me and Rare, which is another, probably their daughter, or their child at least. Child. I don't know what gender they are. Let's see. With the power of the two of us, we may still be able to stand against him. Says Fu Luo here. Obviously her husband doesn't want to fight against his own. Fu Luo, you mustn't speak nonsense. Do you remember what you promised me? Says Dao Ren. Fu Luo says, Dao Ren says, let's see. If after I die, you must not harm my brother or harm any other student, of Shu Mountain. Basically, he's loyal to his guild. He's like, yeah, don't, just because they did this to me, don't go killing them. Fu Luo said, husband, why are you so foolish? You have treated them with righteousness, but yet they have been so unkind to you. Oh. Oh. Oh man, this guy. I attempted to steal the Christmas Snow Flower Beating Pill. I know, that's kind of like... Oh, I see. And thank you for the rest of it. 手足之情 is the one I... 最无可赦 is one I've... Actually, you'll hear... Incidentally, the Bible uses that word, and not as like sins that are not to be forgiven, but sins that can be sins are forgiven. 最可赦 is in the Bible is all about forgiveness of sin. So those are actually words I'm quite familiar with. But that's pretty neat. But anyway, but you'll hear that in other Chinese shows whenever someone has done something unforgivable. Anyway, Dao Ren says, brother, I for one of my selfish desires intentionally stole the attempted to steal the Crimson Snow flowing bead pill, and I know that my crime is unforgivable. For me to die by your hands, I will have no complaints. I just ask you, in accordance with our brotherly affection in the past, to let Fu Luo and Rare go. So he's begging for his daughter and his wife's life. Dao Ren continues. Even though Fu Luo is a flower monster, but she has never harmed a person. And Rare is still young. And she's also completely innocent. I'm just going to make sure. Did I say that right? This last one, Gu, is like she's innocent, I guess. Is what the way. Oh, I see. Flower Yao are less common than animals. It's true. There's a lot of monsters that were originally animals. Oh, so I say. She's still young. She has not done nothing. He or she has done nothing wrong. Rare is probably... I actually don't know what the gender of the child is, so I'm just using they. They have done nothing wrong, but... In Chinese, you don't need pronouns, so... And Rare is innocent. Dao Zhen says... let's see. You worthless person. You worthless man. For you to fall head... You have been deceived by that female monster to fall... And have fallen head over heels in love. Let's see. And you even have a spawn. Have a vile spawn. Yeah, so basically a unpleasant child. Basically a child born that should not have been born is pretty much the... And you still believe her. 一面之词, like her, that's like her one promise, I guess. 一面之词 is like... Wow, he's really gonna go with this, huh? He really wants to... Yeah, one side. You only believe her side of the story. If monsters have never... Let's see. If monsters don't harm people, then why would would mother and father have died? Oh, so there's this whole father and mother, this blame for a crime, eh? Dao Run says, brother, there are... Humans can be divided into good and evil. Monsters are the same. Fu Luo isn't the way you think she is. Dao Ren says. I see. Oh, I see. When I was young, I received instruction from Master and you, and I know that let's see. 不可以不辨是非 is like I know that I cannot argue or like I've committed this sin of argue. It's like I've committed the sin, like the crime of arguing with you. Is that what he means? Yeah, that one I'm like, oh, curses. I'm trying to like think. I try to think if that's right. There's too many double negatives. I need to know right from wrong. Oh, I see. Oh, 是 and 非 is like right and wrong. Thank you. I was like wondering about that. I was thinking like it is for not, but I forgot. This is the word for is or is not, but it's like good or evil in this case. And I know that I cannot... I need to know right from wrong. Let's see. If Fu Luo's heart was evil, I would have struck her down with my own sword, with my sword myself. Let's see. Stealing the pill was my idea alone. All of it is completely my fault. Dao Zhen is not sure what to do. Any minute Mario's gonna kind of wahoo and ruin the solemn moment. Hi, Coffee. Welcome. If Mario came, I know it does look like a Mario level from here. Oh, Tianhe is here. Oh, well, here Tianhe is going to ruin the moment. I'm joking. Tianhe is here, so... Wait! He called you Big Brother! If you're brothers, why are you killing each other? You're brothers! How could brothers go around killing each other? Or like, yeah, basically. Go around killing! So yay, the party has finally got in here. Dao Zhen says, it's you. It's you. Ling Sha says. Oh. Okay, let's see. Normally, we shouldn't stick our hands into the matters of other guilds, but I like how this says stick our hands. Normally, we shouldn't interfere in with the matters with other guilds, but he's your brother. He's your younger brother. It couldn't be that that someone's life is worth less than a single pill. Like, will you not be will you not be satisfied? Let's see. Let me think of a better way to rephrase this. Let's see. Okay. Like, must he die for his crime? Must he pay for this crime by his death? Chinese people still stick their hands while people in the West stick their nose. I'm like, oh yeah. It looks like Dao Zhen probably doesn't want to kill his younger brother. Yeah, it's a conflict where he's like, he knows he technically has to execute him, but I think he's wavering a bit because I think he knows that his... well, we'll see. Let's see what he says. Ling Sha says... I know. And let's see. You're saying Chinese people, you stick their hands while man. I know. You stick their Chinese people it's called sticking your hands in the matter, and then in the West, in English, you would say you stick your nose in the matter. I always thought that's really interesting. Him being in love with a monster. I know it is not tolerated within the world, but as long as they're not harming other people, just how bad could it be? Or like, how evil could it be? Let's see. Dao Zhen says, that's enough! This matter does not... Other people interfering with this matter. Intervening, yeah, that's the best way. Dao Zhen says, get up. Dao Zhen, brother? The other guy. The mic is cutting out. Or maybe it's just too loud. Okay, if it cuts out again, let me know. I will have to switch to the other, Oh yeah, I said something about intervening. Wait, did I not say that? I'll double check, like, I'll be watching the... Oh, you're here now. Welcome, Dix Monicas. It's like... Oh, I'm sorry about the... Yeah. Well, I hope my stream has some good effects. Anyway, Dao Zhen... What was I gonna say again? Dao Zhen says... Just like, I don't need any other people this matter does not need the interference of others, is what he was saying earlier. Let's see. Dao Zhen says... Stand up! From when you were young, you always had a stubborn attitude. I know that even when you were scolded by Master, you wouldn't concede an inch. Huh. And today you are bowing down for the sake of some female monster. So Dao Zhen is saying, like, today you're bowing for the sake of a female monster. You're on your knees there. On your knees. There you go. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Dao Zhen has nothing to say against that. Dao Zhen, listen well. Or take this. Oh, sorry. I was like, oh, take this. What am I saying? Dao Zhen says, this is... Dao Zhen is this guy, by the way. Wow. Oh, shoot. He's giving him the red snow... flowing... oh, that's stupidly long name, but it's like flowing bead pill. And then Yin Fulo says, the red snow flowing bead pill. Mouthful in English, a lot easier to say in Chinese. Okay, so he's decided to let them go, but he's like, don't, yeah. Oh, I see. So Dao Zhen says, like, he says, at the time, with great courage, you wanted to steal the red snow flowing bead pill. Was it? Let's see. For you to dare to think about stealing the red snow flowing bead pill, was it not because your vile spawn was born containing poison, and that that pill was the only way to cure it? Work sucks on your end too. I want to quit and go back to school, but for what I don't know. Why are we watching these D-list models do acting? Oh, I know the animation in this game is not particularly great even by 2006 standards. Very stiff. Let's see. Dao Zhen says, you were not able to steal the pill, and that's why you escaped from the guild. So that master commanded me to come down the mountain to capture you. And he also gave me one red snow flowing bead pill. Dao Zhen continues. Oh. Did these guys do the naughty thing? It was not a birth control pill. It was a poison control pill. Anyway, Dao Zhen continues. The old man commanded, if you were to resist, that I would kill you without a second thought. But if you had any regret and you recognized that you were wrong, then, since you were a student before... Whoa, what just happened to the feet there? It's all good. Let's see. Well, one of the bros has a child. The birth control pill didn't work. Yeah, I don't think they have birth control pills back then, did they? In ancient China? Nah, I don't think so. I mean, hey, well, at least he now has a half monster, half human kid. That's pretty neat. Anyway, let's see. So basically, if he had decided to resist, oh sorry, let me go ahead and read the rest of this. But since you have been a student before, I could give. Let's see. But if you were to recognize that you had committed a wrong, then since you were a student before, I would give the pill to you. But from this point forward, you have been kicked out? Excommunicated? No, what's a better word for this? You have been ejected. Ejected? I'm trying to think of a more formal way of saying this. Half human, half plant. Oh, that's true. Half human, half plant monster. Does that mean does it mean the child goes... Oh, sorry. Just thinking too hard. Let's see. Then you have been excommunicated. Exiled. There you go. Excommunicated implies it's a religion. It is kind of, but let's see. Exiled. There you go. Thank you. Then from this point forward, you are exiled from the guild, and you are no longer a student. So it looks like, it looks like they had already planned to give this guy an out. They're like, well, you can't come back in the guild for this, and that's a reasonable punishment. But at least they'll give you the pill because you were a student. That was a cutout. Oh, the Shu Mountain cutout. You are no longer a student of Shu Mountain. It could be that I'm still gonna knock down the game a little bit. If it happens again, do let me know. So I also think I might be peaking too, so it's killing the microphone. So I lowered down the gain and see if that helps. I've noticed that happens more, but if not, then I'll just jeez. Maybe I'll restart on the 30-minute mark, and then we can continue on. If it cuts out again. 刀刃. Let's see. 刀刃 says, how could this be? The red snow. The guy with the monster wife. How could this be? The red snow flowing bead pill. Such a valuable object. How could the old man master just make the decision? It cut out? As in, like, it's cutting out again? Okay, guys, so should I just go? I can go ahead and restart the computer. Let me just stop here, and then flowing beat pill cut out. Wow. Okay, what I'm gonna do is... Yeah, a lot of cut out. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and restart, so I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. BRB.